And we are back with more Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. Last time we left off, we have gone deeper into the Ashina Depths. We've taken care of the ghost lady Orin of the waters. And we encountered a ghostly monk who we're having trouble getting past, but in general, it's kind of debatable whether we should be in the area that we're fighting him at. So we're going to try and look for alternative passages forward for right now, and then kind of like go back on a case-by-case basis here. So let's go ahead and get into this. Going off of last video, still having some minor recording issues. I would say that the test last time was relatively successful. The video seemed by and large okay. That said, I'm still looking into a better solution for not having to rely on my CPU for video encoding. So, you know, if there's any hiccups here, then that's that. But based on last video, it should be pretty minor if anything actually shows up. So, alright, let's go ahead. Commune, travel. Now we have a couple of different options here. Like, I'm kind of curious about trying to take down... There was a comment in the past video regarding Over Into the Waters that I guess we don't need confetti to actually fight ghosts. It just allows you to do a lot more damage to the ghosts. So, that is something kind of worth noting. Now the question is though, should we try actually fighting the Necromancer in the bottomless hole? Should we go to the Bell Demon's Temple and work our way backwards to fight the giant, like, fat ghost? Or should we just go back to Ashina Castle and try to make progress in the main front? Of the different options, well, one thing I'm definitely curious about is the abandoned dungeon entrance. Because we kind of came into it from the dungeon itself. We actually didn't find the entrance properly. So I'm kind of curious about if anything's, you know, workable in this area. Like, for all we know, maybe this is how we get to Golden Path progress, going to Ashina Castle. There is obviously the front door, but, you know, being a ninja, we probably shouldn't try to go through the front door in an infiltration mission. Seems like a bad idea, but you never know. Alright. Now, I do recall that we came across another, of our flasks, our healing gourds. Oh, one of these merchants. Like, I remember a fire one, but I don't remember which one it was. Alright, so not this particular merchant. Okay. Let's go ahead and check out the actual entrance here. Ooh, okay. Big guy and his dog. Or wolf, I should say. If I say dog, it's going to make it harder to put it down when it's attacking me. Okay, so there's more than one. Alright, good, good. Okay. I should be able to sneak up on the bell guy here. There we go. Pick up the black gunpowder. Black grains forming the base for gunpowder, which are used in alchemic prosthetic tool upgrades, including those of an explosive and occult nature. Even this mundane form of gunpowder has a wide variety of applications. I don't know if we've actually gotten straight up black gunpowder before or not. Okay, some scrap magnetite. This is basically... well, making it a rare one at that. Yeah, for intermediary and higher upgrade. Another reason I don't think we're supposed to be in the other path is that we were getting a lot of, like, higher level upgrade materials. We barely started upgrading stuff, so... Now where? Oh, where are we? Huh. So, it looks like this is on the other side of the reservoir. It's interesting. I thought basically we had already kind of come from that direction. Oh, we can't even open up this door. Okay. Let's get a bit of a higher vantage point here. Kind of wonder how close I can get to eavesdrop in on them. Oh, there we go.
ああ、あやつめ、ぐずりおってな。まったく難儀な仕事じゃった。だがその甲斐はあったのではないか。あの巨体と攻撃に加え、今や刃も通さぬのじゃからな。まあ、その通りじゃな。無理くり着せているからの。何かあれば、鎧はすぐに剥がれちまうさ。
Okay, so we're going to fight an armored big dude at some point, but it should be relatively easy to start stripping off the armor. I wonder how many of these walls are, like, secret invisible collision up above, and how much of it we can actually kind of get through. I do wonder why this part of the wall is destroyed. Because it doesn't look like we can kind of grapple along the bottom there. Okay, let's go up here. Okay, those guys seem pretty oblivious. Yeah, sadly though, this doesn't really get us much forward progress, or at least not as much as I would have thought we would have had. And those are the little rat dudes that we took down one of them last time. I just don't know why there's items over that way when I thought we had kind of gotten everything. Okay, pick up some pellets. I wonder, can we actually grab onto here? No. Okay. Oh, cool. The old statue, basically, that we did use in the tutorial, like, still is around, but it's, like, unlit. Kind of wonder what the lore explanation is behind that, if any. Ouch. We're going to do it the old-fashioned way. It is nice to have, basically, after beating Oberyn, that extra gaining life back on Death Blow? Is that what they call them? When we do the assassination things. Ooh, those guys actually give some pretty good money. Okay, let's see. Was there anything else in the reservoir we wanted to do? Because I don't think there really was. Because that's death down there. That's just another way to get back to, like, the deep dungeon area. Our good old friend the Samurai Man basically has already passed from this world. I guess what we can try... We can try to get back to... Because, like, I thought basically the other side of the bridge, I thought that's the way I got into the castle, like, so far. But obviously that wasn't the case, so I kind of want to work my way back there and kind of check things out. Which we shouldn't be too far away from the reservoir entrance. There we go. Let's go ahead and sneak past these guys. No need to fight them. I guess we can go ahead and basically commune with the idol. We have 420. There's an argument to be made about going back and maybe upgrading some of the tools a bit further, but I feel like we're probably on the border of about to get a new occult tool at some point. Because we keep on having stuff that's like upgrades occult tools, but we haven't really had anything that's occult in nature. I can't recall if I've already been down that way. I feel like I have. Well, let's investigate. Oh, okay. Well, if I have, then I already looted whatever was here, and there is nothing else here. Which is kind of suspicious, but... I'm still surprised that this led to a bit of a... Well, I was gonna say a dead end, but let's see. Remnant, what stories do you have to tell? Oh. They're fighting someone up here. Or they're practicing their sword moves. Alright. That wasn't that informative. Man, I guess we could try... scaling these rocks a bit. Because obviously it looks like there's, like, actual progress that can be made here. Can we actually hop? Nope. No additional grapple points are being exposed. And that just slips all the way down. Okay. So, not really worth a path to investigate that way. Yeah, and here's where we kind of initially diverged from the main path. And that just goes back to... I thought it would go back to the parts of the reservoir, but in hindsight, maybe not. Now let's try to get onto that tree. Okay, so we're on the other side of the bridge from those guys in this direction. Okay. And does this just lead back then to the entrance at... Oh, no, here we go. Okay, another Litecoin purse. I don't think there's anything else on this side of the bridge. Not really. Okay, cool, we can actually Spider-Man our way back up. Just looking down at the water in case there's anything there, but I don't see anything. Oh yeah, the crazy old lady who told us to pray to the temple. Alright then, I guess there's nothing to it but the charge to the main door. And let's go ahead and rest. I think we already did, but you know. I don't know basically if we have to rest in order to like make that our new reset point or not. Ooh. Ah, enemy ninja. Okay, that was weird, like him freezing in midair. I kind of wonder if we can take him by surprise. At some point he's going to try going backwards. Yeah, here we go. Anyone we can eavesdrop in on from up here? Not that I see. Well, this definitely smacks of the correct sneaky path. It's a bit of a shame to leave that treasure unclaimed, but I guess it's fine for now. Oh. Okay, another sneaky ninja. And they definitely gain notice very quickly. Ah, thought I saw an eavesdrop sign, but no, I did not. Okay, now the question is, can we sneak up on this guy from his backside here? Cool. Okay. We don't really know when we should, like, off-ramp. And I do feel like there has to be, like, a secret window or something around here. No eavesdrop on those two, even though they're kind of facing each other. Okay, just keep on Spider-Manning. Why random snake statue? Or something statue. It looks like a snake statue. Oh, come on. Give me that grapple point. Okay. They're dealing with 3 enemy ninja. With them both kind of facing this general direction, even when we un-aggro them. I kind of wonder what our window of opportunity will be here. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. Okay. Not dead. Did not take in consideration the long fall there. What was that sound? What was a giant? Oh, okay. More of them. Okay. Good. There we are. Okay. There's this many of them. They should be guarding something good. Alright, wait for them to kind of turn the other direction. Oh. Okay. Any obvious door or window up here? Nothing so far. Alright, I see another way over there. Can we, like, ninja kite this here? No. Boo. Whoa, 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 whoa! Come on, like I was close enough that I should have lit up. Alright. Snaky, snaky. Ungo sugar. Whoop. Oh, I wonder if they're actually, like, using the kites out. Alright. You know, might not be worth fighting these guys here. Okay, ceramic shard. Whoa! Okay. Did not expect him to blow himself up. Okay. There's a path maybe down here. Oh, okay, and this water might actually be survivable. I'm just slightly hesitant because we're so low on health. Okay, not seeing any promising leads that way, so I think we need to dive into the water. Okay. Alright, does not open from this side. Really hoping on finding a statue. Great. Shinobi Hunter. Oh, there's a statue. Well, that's not quite the sneakiness I wanted. Honestly, I'm just trying to get some health back here. And then... Whew! Alright, a bit of a close one, but hey, we unlocked a new teleport point. Alright, let's go ahead and... You know what, let's travel back to the dilapidated temple and see if we can't upgrade anything further right now, because we have more money. I don't think we have enough, what do you call them? Like prayer beads or anything to upgrade any of, like, our stats, but... Yes, we talked to the sculptor. I don't think we got a seed. Okay, yeah, we don't have any seeds. Alright, same dialogue as before. Alright, let's see. We have almost 600 coins. Can we do anything with this? Present. Upgrade a tool. Oh, we're 4 away. Sadly, we can't sell him anything. But we could bust open a coin purse. We could also just, like, try to take someone down, like, very close by. Because we know there's, like, a soldier or a few over here. Yeah, let's try to do that real quick. A nice source of just 4 coins. That's all we need. 4 single coins. Okay, good. Huh, more just random loot dropped on the ground. Alright, ceramic shard. I do wonder if they, like, respawn that stuff or whatnot. Or if we just, like, missed it the first time. Because I got the, like, vibe before that it was just, you know, one-off stuff, but if that's the case, it's a bit surprising some of the stuff we might have missed. Okay, can't do anything there. Alright, good. A nice 4 coins, but actually 10 coins gotten, so let's go ahead and upgrade our mist feather. Mist raven feather. Alright, present. Upgrade. Boom. The aged feather mist raven. Okay. Yeah, this basically is like, can even do it after taking damage. Cool. Tier 5 information available. The Great Feather Mist Raven. Mist Raven infused with crimson feathers, cost 3 elements to use. Disappear and displace like the mist. Can be performed from both the assumed stance and after taking damage. Dyed red to resemble the Great Mist Raven. The feathers vanish in a scorching wake. The Great Raven is a god of the land, and the touch of the gods is to be feared. Okay, they don't mention if it costs more or less for actually using it, though. R2 after taking damage. Mist Raven. Oh no, okay, that's the same as before. Oh, the feathers left behind alight and burn enemies along your path. Okay. Oh, we also have Send Throw. Okay, I'm just thinking Final Fantasy classic FF5 samurai money throw. A prosthetic tool that shoots loaded coin bundles. Costs Zen and Spirit emblems to use. While it lacks a shuriken's range, it inflicts far more damage as the coins hit multiple times. The amount of coins thrown increases depending on how much money one possesses. Being rich makes the blast incredibly strong, but empty purse will shoot nothing but dust. And that, like, considered... Okay, it looks like it's considered part of the shuriken itself, yeah. Purple Fume Spark, an upgraded firecracker that uses a purple smoke-emitting compound gunpowder. The tweaked compound gunpowder is known as Purple Fume Spark. The addition of fatty wax lumps delays explosives slightly. Enemies blinded by the blast take slightly more vitality and posture damage for a brief period of time. Pretty good. And okay, so given that they mark which ones are which, it looks like that the Great Feather Mist Raven is probably the last of the Mist Raven upgrades. Interesting. Oh, that's basically a Flame Axe, that's the super explosive one, that's the needles. Oh yeah, then like shoot butterflies after their targets too. Honestly though, I think Send Throw is probably the thing that's like most drawing my eye right now. That's at 2000. Whew. I'm curious what other upgrades kind of start revealing themselves over time. Alright. So I got that. Let's make sure to actually equip it. Okay, cool. It still costs 2 to use. Now the question is... Okay, take out the sword. Okay, cool. So it's still basically... It only consumes it when it actually does the ability. That's the thing I like most about the Mist Raven Feather thing. Like, it only takes place if you use it. Okay, where did we actually come out from? The old grave. Huh. Odd placement choice, but okay. I'm very curious exactly whose old grave this is. Let's go ahead and try and find out here. Da-da-da-da. Alright. Back to Ashina Castle. Okay, climb up. Might as well grab this while we can. Gachin sugar? Okay, that's the assassin sugar, so it's hard to be detected. Ooh, okay. It's a lot of treasure. Oh, we can get inside that building too. I'm very curious now which direction... Like, were we supposed to come up to this Buddhist statue from this direction, or from the other direction? Trying to think of a good way to take down this guy. There we go. Just He's more dangerous than this guy. Ooh, heavy coin purse, nice. Okay, hoover all that up. Eavesdrop. Yep.
塩が足らぬと申すか。ええ、食うのはもちろんですが、傷口や仏さんの清めにも入りようでして。これだけ人死にが続いては、ということじゃな。ええ、おかげで戦場病にかかる者も多ございます。そうか。なんとかして塩を手に入れねばな。
Okay, they're looking for salt. Despite that guy's deeper voice, doesn't sound like he's more special or not than anyone else. Try to sneak up on this guy here. Okay, Mibu Possession Balloon. That's actually just trying to vacuum that up, not actually like go back down there. Okay, another Mibu Possession Balloon. I feel like we probably should use like the coin one at some point, but why does this entire area feel very suspicious? Okay, well that explains some of that. So there are little dudes hiding in the grass as well. Nothing over this direction. Alright, just gotta sneak up on them before they sneak up on me. Monkeys! Okay, they're like other beasts. A single shuriken does the trick. I just didn't think it was gonna be monkeys. Still gotta keep an eye out on them. Like, monkeys are not to be trifled with. Might not be always the smartest per se, but like, a lot of strength. Now what do we have here? Part of me wants to go through the main entrance here, but again, that's not very ninja-like. Oh, okay, well there is a statue here. Eva Balloon of Spirit. Which, okay, so you get more spirit emblems faster. I'm getting the distinct vibes. This is a boss fight and potentially a monkey at that. Okay, Sculptor's Idol found. I guess, I mean, if we're dealing with an animal, let's get the firecrackers ready. Alright. Maybe not a boss fight, given it's a large canyon. Although, what does this say that we're... Like, where is this place? Oh, the Great Serpent Shrine. Okay. Well, I think I know what might show up. That giant serpent that we fought before. Eel Liver. A miraculous drug capable of banishing lightning, offered at the Ashina clan altar. Greatly reduces the amount of damage received from lightning attacks, as well as the shock status abnormality. Lightning is the force of the gods. Eels, while small, are relatives of dragons. Even a god's force can be suppressed, though probably not for long. Is the expectation that we go downward? Oh, and there's another statue down there. Very, very ominous. Okay, I was kind of prepared to try and Spider-Man something, because I thought we might take damage. The Under Shrine Valley. Interesting. Well, the ominous vibes do keep on continuing. Sunken Valley, okay. This full of ash. And enemy of sorts. Okay, let's maybe turn around for now. Like, our mission was infiltrate the castle, and... I mean, I say that after us having gone through Ashina Depths, but, you know. It does feel like we're maybe at a place that we shouldn't be. Open the antique map. Okay, Mibu Village basically is the haunted village, so okay, so it's like all the side stuff. The abandoned dungeons on the map, interesting. But okay, let's try to go back to the old grave and see what's the other direction. Because it feels like we're like at the back of the keep and we just kind of went into a valley and a shrine or whatnot, but feels like we might be missing something. I at least want to get one more Shinobi prosthetic tool before we start poking more at the side paths, because it's like... It really does feel like we're missing something that we should have maybe either already gotten, or something along those lines. Come on, there we go. Let's take the high path. What do you mean, no? Let's try to tell which direction this guy is facing. Okay.
お主、ラッパ者を見なかったか。この辺りに逃げてきたはずなのじゃが。
おお、そいつはどんな格好だ？
黒い傘じゃ。黒傘の小男じゃ。
だがこの辺りを通った者はおらぬがな。タヌキか、あるいはムジナか何かと見間違えたんじゃねえのかい？
もうよいわ。
An eavesdrop that didn't require us actively listening in on it. Intriguing. But from the description, though, it sounds like it's another ninja. Ooh, okay, there's a statue over that way. Although it comes up from the valley, so... Trying to recognize that temple over in that way. Have we actually already passed that? Because that's how you get up over there. I have no idea where this is going. Might as well take these guys out. Yeah, I should have blocked that. Oh well. That should be fine for now. Let me come back over this direction and try to come in from above. Alright, we're from the D-aggro. I'm very curious what's in the house, too. Oh! Well. Little dude with the big black hat. Hello.
だからよせっつったんだけどな。まったくしつこくって嫌になるぜ。めんどくせえ。うん？おめえはヨタカの衆か？いいよ。まあそうだろうな。風情がちげえ。だがどうやら同業だ。俺は黒笠のムジナ。おめえは？愛想のないこった。しつこい追っ手に仏頂面の忍び。アシナの連中も外で騒いでな。まったくいい日だね。お主抜け人か。まあそんなところだ。ところでよ、ちっと銭が入りようなんだが、品はあれど裁くあてがねえ。おめえみてえなやつを待ってたところだぜ。
Okay. Anti-air death blow text. Compendium of the Shinobi martial art, anti-air death blow. Skill unlocked upon acquiring this item. A technique reserves the shinobi who is not bound by earth in battle. Leap towards an opponent who has exposed himself in mid-air and strike, killing him before he hits the ground. Honestly, that sounds pretty nice. And the Iron Fortress, an iron fan made in the far west, can be fit into a shinobi prosthetic to become a working prosthetic tool. Experienced iron-ribbed fan users can deflect arrows and even bullets using this tool. Passed down through generations of assassins serving Senpo Temple. It wouldn't be surprising if the next owner decided its weight was impractical. Okay, so it looks like 2,800 if we wanted to buy both of those. There's more of the suicide pill stuff, and there is candy. Okay.
俺の見立てによるとだ。おめえにはこの鉄線なんざ似合うだろうよ。こいつがありゃ矢でも鉄砲でも、なんなら大筒だってなんとかなら。銭がたまるまではここにいるからよ。気が向いたらまた寄ってくれや。
Alright, let's see here. Let's go ahead. Crack open our coin purses. I forget how much the heavy one gives us. 500, okay. I don't know what that means for our overall budget here, but let's try to cook here. We needed 2,800. We're at 600. Alright, so let's open up the remaining 4. And then... okay, how much does a single coin purse give? 100, okay. So we just need to crack open one more.
このねぐらは全く具合がいいぜ。次から次へと客が来ら。ま、銭落とす方の客なら歓迎だ。
Alright, purchase. First, the Iron Fortress. Boom. And then the anti-air death blow. Which, yeah, basically this is like when we leap towards someone who's already in midair. Which honestly sounds pretty good, because I figure most enemies are exposing themselves doing that.
おめえ知ってるか？このアシナの城にはな、外からのネズミがワンサと来てら、そういったネズミをよ、バッタバッタと切りまくるおっかねえジジイがいるんだぜ。
I would say I know.
天狗の面か。おお、おめえも見たのか。ああ、話だ。そいつは驚きだ。よくまだ首がつながってるもんだな。あばよ。
Okay, go. Where was that cannoneer who fired on us? Aha, there we go, okay. Oh. Okay, some of those little hat buddies are dead over there. Well, I say buddies, but it sounds like they're not exactly on the best terms. Okay, let's try to sneak up on this guy. Okay, I guess we gotta take out this guy first. Alright, what was that green hook briefly? There we go. Oh, okay. Did not even notice this guy. Almost worked our way up to another skill point. Gotta take out this guy real quick. Still not enough for another skill point, but I am a bit curious. Okay, so the laughing delirious dudes are the dudes that like to ring the alarm. Good to know. Okay, got you in sugar, like coin purse, fistful of ash. Alright, now the question is, can we actually make progress along this path, or is it then going to be like, nope, you gotta go across the valley on the other direction? Nothing special inside. Okay, more black gunpowder. I'm trying to recall if that cave is the cave we explored before, or is that a different cave? Oh, I know where we are. We're on the other side of... Okay. Yes, no, so the cave we explored was that direction. Yeah, that's where we fought the, one of the Shogun samurai dudes, and then... Yeah, we went down basically that way to get to the snake. Okay. Huh. Now, does that mean this entire area was just kind of put here for kind of like showing off the lore? Of like, you know, here's the other side, here's how it's all connected. Because, I mean, that means that technically the proper way forward would be actually to go up through here. Let's real quick check on the other side here to make sure nothing secret and hidden. Yeah, not seeing anything. Oh, okay, so that means that that big building there would have been where we talked to the guy in the Tengu mask, who asked us to kill the rats, and we went that direction. Okay, okay. It's all coming together. Dang it. Can we just... There we go. I grab whatever's in this, like, bird's nest here. Okay, more Ungo sugar. A bit curious on why these guys were guarding it from this direction, though. Hmm. Just trying to take like another look here to see if there's any reason for being up here. I guess not. I'm very curious about the unlock order though on things. Okay, let's hop, 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 hop. Okay, we can't get any further that direction. Yep, and that's the battlefield that we fought the big horse guy in. Okay, so I guess we are supposed to go in this direction. Although I'm a bit curious now. Oh, actually, what's this? What's this way? Did not notice this door, so this must be the grave that the warp point's talking about? Yeah. Kinda curious. Alright. No cheeky message. Same there. I was wondering if any of them would be like, don't take this item. Dragon's Blood Droplet, an item that is rarely dropped by a divine heir of the dragon's heritage. Use it to slightly increase resurrective power. Restores the power of life to those who have been drained. Okay, okay, yes. So this is basically our anti-dragon rot medication. We actually... Nah, but we already know what's up that way anyway, so... But okay, I guess let's go ahead... Commune... Now, I'm a bit curious. Well, actually, we should probably go back to the temple. To turn this umbrella of ours into an actual shinobi prosthetic tool. Which, yeah, sounds like it's an anti-projectile weapon, which should be pretty good, depending on who we're fighting. Alright, put our weapon away. Alright, present. Fit. The Loaded Umbrella. A prosthetic tool created by fitting an indestructible iron-ribbed umbrella to the arm. Costs spirit emblems to use. When spread open, it will protect against attacks from all directions. Hold it out while moving to protect from light attacks. But this is an umbrella after all. It won't protect you from low attacks such as sweep attacks. Okay, hold R2 shelter. Spread the loaded umbrella to guard from attacks in all directions. You can also move the fan deployed, and it will continue to block lighter attacks as you move. R2, the moment the enemy attack lands, umbrella deflect. Spread the umbrella to deflect enemy attacks. Umbrella deflects are easier to time than sword deflections. Oh, R2 the moment an enemy attacks. Okay. And I'm not thinking actually costing, Okay, no, it doesn't tell me the spirit emblem costs there, but alright, it'll tell me after I create it. Alright. And then what upgrades do we actually have for this thing here? Loaded Umbrella Magnet. Hold it out while moving to protect from light attacks. Has a tempered magnetic shaft that makes it nearly unbreakable. Enemy attacks can be deflected by spinning the open umbrella. Okay, while using shelter, L1 as an enemy attack lands due to the umbrella spin. Okay, it's the same basically as the parrying. The previously would be that. But it's more now like when you're holding, do a traditional block. Rather than a tool usage for parrying. And then, Suzaku's Lotus Umbrella. Let's wait now. Here we go. A loaded umbrella emblazoned with a bright red vermilion bird. Costs spirit emblems to use. When spread open, it will protect against attacks from all directions. Hold it while moving to protect from light attacks. The blessing of the vermilion bird prevents damage from fire-based attacks, and also prevents buildup of burn status. Now that can be pretty good. Definitely to keep an eye on that. I'm surprised we haven't gotten these two tools, though. Like, our first umbrella upgrade is in Tier 3. I mean, I guess same with the Mist Raven, but like Mist Raven was also optional, so it feels like we should have gotten these by now. I'm very confused by that, but, you know, I guess it is what it is. Oh, actually, hold on. I didn't actually check the cost of those. So, okay, so if I wanted to actually upgrade the umbrella, I need to go along the fire vent path, which would mean that the spring-loaded flame vent would be the next one to get. Okay. Oh, and then the Phoenix's Lilac Umbrella. A loaded umbrella emblazoned with a purplish blue phoenix. Cost 3 elements to use. The Blessing of the Phoenix fills the umbrella, preventing damage from apparition-type enemies. Ooh. Both though sound very good to use. I like certain defensive mechanisms, so both those are intriguing. Alright, let's see though. How much does it actually cost to use that? Okay, only costs 1. Now the question is though, does it only cost stuff when it actually deflects an attack, or does it cost it to deploy it? Okay, so it costs it to deploy it, but once it's out, kinda good. Okay. I gotta be a bit careful of spending too many spirit emblems there. I mean, we have 322 still, but you know, you never know. Okay. I do real quick kinda want to check out... Let's see here. Not the old grave, but yeah. We kind of... By taking the roofs, we ignored a lot of stuff that's on the ground, and I'm very curious if anything was, like, particularly amazing on the ground. We kind of want to get as many upgrade materials as we can. Da, 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 da. Load. There we go. Curiosity.
皆の衆、分かっておるな。来たるべきは芦名存亡の戦。一神様、そして芦名の民のために命を捨てて参ろうぞ。我らこそ芦名、不当の芦名衆よ。おう、芦名のために。
Okay. I gotta keep an eye out for the anti-rooftop ninjas. Like, how possible is it to sneak up on these guys? Because I figure he probably dropped something relatively good. And let's get that awareness drop down. Dang it. I'm gonna fight them all. I want to at least take out the big guy's, one of his health bars first. There we go. Cool. Alright, not as cool there. Okay, drink. Dang, I'm trying to use the umbrella, but it's not quite being as effective as I was hoping it would be. Okay. Let's drink just in case. Okay, good. Nice. There we go. 2 prayer beads. A bit sloppy, but once I basically stopped trying to use the umbrella, it kind of worked out. A bit of a shame, though. I thought basically umbrella would be a bit easier to do the parries with. Okay, some more divine grass. Alright, the door doesn't open from this side. Kind of figured, but good to confirm. Give a balloon of wealth, and we are, yep, being spotted by the ninja. Alright, well that should be okay for now. Okay, run back down here. Let's go ahead and get our gourd back. Go. Alright, now let's try to stick to the lower path here. I do notice all the death blows giving us our health back. Okay, ceramic shard. Any of you guys want to come? Don't know why they're hitting the wall. You know, just kind of screw it. There, good. Oh, the ninja guy. Now the question is, how easy or not easy will it be to sneak up on the ninja? So let's try to get back as much money as we can. In hindsight, this particular area is something we should have probably used the balloon on to get more money. trying to get at least one grapple point to show up, but... There we go. Alright, good. Let's slowly make our way back down. I can still have more treasure to loot. Okay, more Fistful of Ash. Ah, okay, so this overlooks basically the reservoir from this direction. Okay, more scrap iron. We should be able to just maybe dun. Nope. So probably that. Back. Okay, another ceramic pot shard. Alright, that guy's taken care of. Kinda want to find somebody to land on. A very suspicious empty courtyard. Alright, let's try... Dun. Ooh. Hey, merchant.
旦那、この城の侍じゃないみたいだな。忍び。それもかなりの手だれだ。
I want to say yes, but his character will probably say nothing. But you know what? Screw it.
やっぱりか。ともあれ、助かったよ。ちと下手こいちまってな。侍どもにしつこく追われて参ってたんだが、旦那がみんな黙らせてくれた。これはその礼さ。
Nightjar Beacon Memo. A note on smoke signals used by Ashina Shinobi, the Great Night Jars. Pale pink smoke signals are placed along the rooftops of Ashina Castle. These signals guide the Nightjar. The ashen-feathered flock are surely the only ones to be able to follow such a trail. Okay.
俺の食いぶちは情報だからな。まだなんか用かい？あいにくと危ない場所では飽きなわないのさ。命あってのなんとやらだ。縁があればまたどこかで会おうぜ。
Okay, so that would have maybe made it easier to get through the rooftops? Can we actually like look at that? Maybe in our key items? Can't really do much. I don't think we have a map button. Maybe it just makes the smoke signals like appear as we're going along the roof or something. Okay, hop over here. Oh, nope, that is death. Hop up over here. I'm just very curious about this empty courtyard here. Whoa, okay. Did not mean to almost fall into that. And okay, so then it forces you to go onto the roof. Alright, cool. Trying to see if we can see the smoke signals. I mean, it looks like... Dang it. Alright, let's see. I'm going to need to get out of here. Come on. The grapple points are so finicky sometimes. Yeah, it's like... that particular one. But I don't think we can do anything with it, right? Yeah, not really. Alright. Looks like we've kind of depleted everything on this like little side path. Nothing down there. Okay. Let's go ahead. Oh, no, 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 no. Alright, last communed idol. Yeah, so I guess really the only path is either go back to the dungeons or go back to the Great Serpent Canyon Shrine Valley, Sunken Valley? Although, speaking of the dungeons, actually, maybe what we should do is just check that out one more time. Let's go ahead and... Nope, not touch that. Alright, travel. Do I want to go out to the bottomless hole? Not particularly, although I'm constantly curious about the Bell Demon's Temple. Just real quick, just a little detour here. I want to see if we can't maybe like actually gain access to this temple beyond the bell, or that the bell is kind of like a secluded part of the temple that you normally can't get to unless you take this whole like secret path. Because it seems pretty far away. Definitely do not want to hit that bell. Take that guy down. This is locked on the other side, if I recall. Yep. Oh, okay, that's basically a kunai right in the middle there. I can't destroy those. I'm tempted to try my luck against the spooky creature thing in here, but maybe that's a very bad idea. Worst comes to worst, so we could try retreating. Although, what's our... Yeah, okay. You know what, let's try real quick. Interesting little symbols on the ground. I don't think I noticed those before. Okay, make sure we actually get the, Actually, let's drink this. Get that resistance, just in case. Wasn't able to do much there. Alright, run, 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 run. Okay. Ah, yeah. Alright, so... Oh, and our resistance to terror did wear off. Okay. Alright, just keep running. Back through here. As insane as it sounds, it does seem doable. It's just, I don't know if the payoff's going to be worth it at this current juncture. Rest. Travel. Okay, now we're going to go back to the abandoned dungeon entrance. We're going to go check in with the crazy doctor man who gave us that one quest. Because I wonder if there was another potential victim beyond the samurai man. Because if there's not, then the quest should kind of auto-fail? And maybe new dialogue there? But if it didn't auto-fail, then maybe implication that there's someone else we can kind of like send the doctors away. Ideally someone who's much more of a jerk. Someone's a jerk, it's like, okay, then, you know, no hard feelings. But the previous samurai man was totally cool. He's like, a guy guarding the castle, he's like, you a ninja? And you're like, yeah, and it's like, okay. He didn't rat us out or anything. Yeah, we never really checked out the rest of this dungeon beyond Dr. Man. So, what up, Dr. Man? Alright, fair enough. Just trying to kind of take a peek inside the little cell he's guarding, but... Now we know that they don't stay down. Okay, that's another red lump. Very suspicious. Sculptor's idol found the underground waterway. Okay, scrap iron. Why are there 3 remnants on top of this cage? Okay. Really just looking for a cheeky comment. Alright, not really. Not seeing anything in the water yet. Dang it. Come on. Okay, it looks like there's no other people around. Okay, good. What do we got here? Okay, another light coin purse, not bad. Okay, more black gunpowder. Pacifying agent, reduces terror buildup, so... Seems pacifying agent might be very similar to our current, like, anti-terror gourd. Okay, aqua sugar. Man, I'm very curious where this waterway goes. Good. Okay. Most of our health was still intact. Now where are we? Buddhist statues, but not, like, our main go-to. Operate mechanism. I do vaguely recall an elevator. But when we saw the elevator, that I don't remember. I'm also a bit curious, like, maybe the elevator had a secret thing. But let's see what's this direction first. Quiet. Alright, not anymore, never mind. Yes, me? Hold on, let me touch this statue first. Oh, okay, so we're back at Senpou Temple. Okay, cool. Hello, scroll.
今や御仏の教えより外れたが皆そうであることを捨て死なずの探求に見入られてしまいました虜となれば何をされるか分かりませんお帰りになられた方が良いでしょう それでももしこの千宝寺に入る理由があるのならば止めることはいたしません。ただどうかお気をつけて。
Okay. Bodhisattva talking to us and giving us some help?
この千宝寺にただどうか
Okay. I'm trying to think of how to interpret her warning of like, warning,
それ
hide.
でも進まれるのですね。せめて私たちがあなたのご無事をお祈りしましょう。
I didn't think she would actually call me out on proceeding forward. I mean, it sounds like she would want us to stop them if they've strayed from the Buddhist teachings. Life is precious. That is to say, might be bliss. And the way to describe it sounds like... Well, I was going to say jump to my death, but... in hindsight, that's not really, like, I'm gonna die levels of, falling. Okay, can't really open it from this direction. Alright, scrap iron. Alright, this guy's not targetable.
置いていかれてしもうた。みんな小太郎を置いてどこへ行ったんじゃ。ほら、どうすればいいんじゃろう。
Ask why he's crying.
なぜ泣いている。皆に置いていかれてしもうたんじゃ。皆と皆はあれ誰じゃ。くるくる回る赤白いお花、たった一輪真っ白いお花、真っ白いお花が見当たらない。なんだと。頭が痛え。すまねえ。あんた何を言っているのかオラにもわけがわからねえんだ。とにかく真っ白いお花を探さなきゃ。
Okay. Well, alright, there's another ninja kite, meaning we've probably got enemy ninjas here. I would like to be able to take out this guy without any fuss, but sometimes death blows are very finicky when they actually show. Oh, nope, okay. Trying to see if there's anything, like, noticeably wrong with the guy. Because he has that weird, like, yellow mark on him. Okay, more of the hat dudes down there. We should probably get our spring-loaded axe ready. Alright, hop on down. Make sure we're not gonna get, you know, surprised from behind. That said, I totally expect an enemy from whatever this kite is attached to. Oh. We can fly the kite? Okay. Might be controlling. Maybe that means I can, like, move it left or right? Nope. Maybe we can, like, let it be up high for a bit? Maybe, like, something will happen? Also no. Okay. Nope. No cheeky text there. Maybe balloon of spirit. Gotcha, sugar. Okay, that was the no text. Might be controlling. I do really wonder if there's a technique for us to be able to fly on the kite ourselves. Because that's a classic ninja thing of, like, gliding via kite. But we don't seem to have that ability innately, though. Let's see, what does this Fremen have to say? Nothing? Okay. I guess up the mountain path we go. Gotta be a bit careful of any monks in our way. I feel like them being monks, that they probably have like a high awareness, but they do seem distracted by the same point. They give okay experience. Oop, okay, I got a group of them on that side. And so far, these guys don't feel too tough, but it also feels like famous last words. Given that, yeah, it's like a group of 5 of them up ahead. 6 of them, never mind, 6. Okay. Are they joining their other brethren? Seemingly so. I do kind of half wonder / expect that they're, you know, they've been expecting me. these guys don't seem anything too special yet for us kind of being warned about this area. I say yet, though. Because I figured they probably got some tricks up their sleeve. After all, they are searching for immortality, so for all I know, they're all going to respawn behind me. But we've already dealt with, like, supernatural foes that do resurrect as is. Was there actually a path that way? Alright. Still so far, so good. There we go. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we're killing a lot of them. They're not really anything special from the normal soldiers. Now let's see if anything's special over here, though. Okay, we're gaining some spirit emblems. We could sneak in through that way, but I kind of want to take out the guardsmen. Okay, so far so good. You know, I kind of expected like classic monk like fists of steel, but their fists seem to be no match for my sword. Ambushing, yes. Yes I am. Okay. Can't get much from hugging that wall. Alright, well, we're taking care of most of the ones outside. Okay, medicinal pellet, nice. Figure we can just kind of like look around for loot right now. Ah, can we... Aha! We can actually get into the temple this way. Oh. These things. Okay, aqua sugar. Okay. Oop. Alright, nothing special about that. I don't trust these bugs not to have something rile them up. Although it wants to be a bug equivalent of the sorrow in this game. Like, depending on how many bugs you've killed in the game, now you've got to fight Superbug. There is a Buddhist hell around that theme. Okay. Way to go, bugs. You would think they would, like, see the bug and go, oh, it's just them. These giant cricket roaches. Feels like I should just go in guns a-blazing, honestly. Ouch. Whew, okay. Yep, I definitely underestimated them in large groups. Out of the way, bug. Whoa, okay. There we go. Alright, good. Whew. Alright. We can probably take care of the big guy when he turns around. No bugs. Oh, this is slightly awkward. Yes. You wanna start going back to where you came from? I swear. Target lock and these bugs. Like, that kind of alone is reason to kill them. Kill them, take them down, all that stuff. Okay. Do I have ceramic? No, okay. I do not. Just trying to get around them, you know. Okay, Goken sugar, ceramic shard. There we go. Supposedly there is a takedown I can do from this position, but boy have I never gotten it to work. Ouch. Ouch. Board seed. Whoa, okay. That guy is alive. Or maybe alive is being a bit generous saying that. Ugh. Bugs! Alright, now we can take care of the old man. Huh, on the fatty wax. Okay. That was way more sloppy than I would have preferred, but, you know, any fight you can walk away from. Oh! Alright. So he just comes back again and again. Or does he? Okay, nope, that remnant doesn't tell us anything on how to maybe clear him out. I wonder if the undead samurai man has anything to do with these guys. Ooh, here we go.
Hebigaki wa no 2つあるぞい。1つは生ガキ、1つは干しガキ。あっちじゃ。生ガキはあっちじゃ。崖越えて穴くぐり。生ガキもいでくれよさ。
生ガキ、どういうことだ。
困りごとかい。しからばお米じゃぞい。お米じゃ。困りごとあるならばお米を恵んでくだされよ。お米はないかな。おちの巫女様のお米じゃぞえ。
Okay, so we need rice from the Dragonair. And she must be talking about, like, fresh snake skin, so that must be that over there. Which... Yep, so if we were to somehow get the kite, like, planted here, we could probably do something that way, I think. I would really love to come across a Buddhist statue at some point. That'd be grand. And yet, not seeing anything. Huh. See this corpse, though, who's kind of covered up. Oh, there's a lot of corpses. Okay. Okay, antidote powder. Ooh. Alright, cool. 3 skill points. How much you want to bet that guy with the double blade spear has 2 health points? Oh no, he doesn't. Okay. I am trying to think of how to actually get behind them, though. Well, we can take out this monk. Okay, hop over here. Yeah, we need to find basically a statue, because also we need to wrap things up for today. Okay, Umgo Sugar. Can't actually get in this building, I'd assume. Yep, okay. Aha, okay, so there's 2 of these guys. Trying to think of the most expedient way to take care of them. All to be a critical moment. Yeah? Well, that got completely not done well. Need his health back. Okay, so there's 3 of them, so there's only the 2. I do like the special, like, chanting monk music. Okay, cool. If we can just sneak into the grass and then get them as they go back to their positions. Okay. Can I get up here actually? No, okay. Dang it. Was really hoping not to get spotted. Like, they might not be as deadly as they seem, but really good not to risk it, though. And in fact, we can probably go the long way around, because he's going to reset to him looking at the courtyard. So let's try to take advantage of that. Okay, Alright, cool, cool. The only bothersome part is knowing where the shield guy's gonna go. There we go. Heavy coin purse, not bad. Really good pay for taking down these guys. Alright, cool. What do these have to say? Nothing. Nothing, okay. Now where, oh where, could a statue be? Okay, catching sugar. You know what? Sure. Do you do some sort of, like, jump-off grappling technique? Well, alright. Run away, stare at it again. And fade away, alright. That, though, is probably our actual inn. Oh, actually, hold on, hold on. Let's get that treasure since we've already cleared out everybody. Ooh. Let's take him out. I don't know why they have generic, like, guard bandits here, though. And we know that they turned away from the Buddhist teachings, but, you know. Also, just want to real quick check this roof for openings, in case we can actually get inside the building and meet anyone. Oh! Why does that tree have a... Aha, okay. Cool. Abyss. I'll think about it. Not the safest, it seems like. Oh, but there is an item over here. And we know we need to get that snake skin for reasons. Because an old lady said we should. I don't even know if we could collect it or not, but you know, it's like... does feel like something, but... not too bad to get back there, though. So, let's actually make some forward progress. Forward progress on this side path, because, yeah, it feels like we should go to the actual Snake Valley next, but... I'm a bit surprised that we were kind of, like, warned off of this area, but it seems to be very much in line with our current abilities. Okay, jump, jump, climb, sneak. There we go, a statue. Been looking for this. Shugendo. Okay. Also, let's see. Acquire skills. There we go. Mid-air combat arts. Let's go ahead and acquire that. Want to give it a quick try here. Nice. So I can jump at someone and begin prepping. Which then also means that the next one we should try to get is... yeah, probably Ichimonji double. Yeah, but then the follow attack, basically preventing enemy counterattacks, nice. Then more of that. Yeah, basically, I kind of want to just like max out this tree. But okay, so three is next. Whoopsie, that is the rest button. I meant to do the travel button. So let's travel back to the dilapidated temple. Hopefully today's recording basically still behaved itself, with us having to use the CPU for video encoding. I do have basically... I've tested out an alternate method using OBS for recording, and it seems like I finally tweaked all the dials to get to the degree of quality I like having with the current software I'm using. But I don't know. It's like if any of these recordings don't turn out well, like that's an episode that's just gonna be missing. Of like, oh yeah, I did all this cool stuff, and you'll never see. Oh hey, information broker.
Oh, あの時の旦那じゃねえか。アシナの城では世話になったな。俺はここでしばらく居候さ。仕入れたネタの整理も必要だからな。 旦那になら商いもするぜ。どうだい?
Sure. What do you got? Sabimaru memo. A memo detailing the whereabouts of a Kodachi short sword known as Sabimaru. Must be purchased to read the content. The 3-story pagoda memo. A memo describing the 3-story pagoda. And a gourd seed. Okay. Very curious about those memos.
ああ、情報以外の品のことか。昔の手癖でな。つい集めっちまうのさ。供養が嫌になって一味も抜けたが、死体を見るとやっぱり放っておけなくてな。それにまあ品に寄せもないだろう。
Okay.
じゃあな、旦那。
Alright, let's try to upgrade our tools, and then we'll basically see if we can't buy the information.
お前さ。
Alright. Upgrade. Now here comes the difficult part. So if we want to get basically the Great Feather Mist Raven, we gotta go through the Phantom Kunai. Which is very strange though, because it looks like it would require the same needle that we would get from the butterfly, Lady Butterfly, but I don't know if we would get that from a memory or not though. Obviously, basically, better umbrella. I do think the umbrella is going to be worth this investment. I get a good feeling about that. Oh, we can't even get this one for the gouging top due to the missing prerequisite. Okay, so that's about 1,000 total for these two. Yeah, but I do think we should go along this line here. Oh. Ooh, never mind. Okay, 1,200. And that's if we have enough left over, which we might not. So, okay, let's get the spring-loaded firecracker. Okay, cool. Alright. So we got those. 430. I would like to maybe buy... Yeah, let's go ahead and sell him a Litecoin purse. There we go. Now we got 500. I'm curious about the Sabimaru for the Kodachi short sword, because that might be another shinobi prosthetic. Okay, let's go ahead and actually read it. Where would it be? There we go. The ancient Kodachi Sabimaru can be found within Ashina Castle, enshrined in the bottom floor of the keep. Sabimaru was wielded in wars of old and is a national treasure of Ashina. Supposedly, the blade's poisonous blue rust could drive off the inhuman Okami warrior woman. Okay. But so it's in the bottom floor of the keep. I'm trying to think, like, we've kind of really had any success actually breaking into the keep, but we do know there's one door that says doesn't open from this direction. Oh, and actually we do have a lead on a potential way in. That is, from the rooftops, we jump into the water. Maybe if we jump onto the ground or try to, like, grab onto the ground, we can get some, like, actually get into the keep itself. Maybe. Okay. Very curious about that. But alright, let's go ahead and wrap things up here. I don't know why, I feel like resting saves, so we're just gonna do that. And yeah! Overall good progress today. I do feel basically like it feels nice kind of making some very smooth progress through the Buddhist monastery so far. Through the temple, I should say. Though I do wonder how long this is going to last. It's like, you know, a bit touch and go at moments there, but we kind of had the tools for the job. And, yeah, we'll probably go more on that next time. I might also try to look into infiltrating the keep to try and get the, that Kodachi. That'd be really... If it's a poison thing, that'd be kind of nice to have, because, you know, ninja, poison, kind of goes hand in hand to a certain degree, depending on, you know, ninja archetypes. And, yeah, hopefully this recording also records okay. Apologies in advance if there's any hiccups along the way, but ideally not. We'll find out. But alright, until next time, later!